I used to really think, like, I used to really believe that your thoughts are what dictate your reality. And I used to really think that your thoughts are what control the reality around you. And I was wrong. And that's not true. Your thoughts do contribute to your reality, but it's your thoughts which then influence your actions, which then influences your reality. So, for example, right, I just quit my job. Now, that took a very long time, right? It took a very long time for me to think about. Every single time I used to go into work, I used to be like, I can't stand being here. I can't stand this feeling that I get when I'm in work. I mean, every single time before I'd enter work, I'd always be like, I'm so happy. Like, I'm so genuinely happy. And then every single time that I went into my job, and every single time that I went in work, I didn't feel like myself. And I always told myself in my head, I shouldn't be here. I should not be in this place. I should not be working here. I should not be in this environment. And it was a thought. And I kept thinking it and thinking it and thinking it. And I kept thinking it for not just a little bit of time, but I kept thinking the same thought for months on end. Like, there's something about this. I should not be here. I should not be here. I should not be here. But the reason why our realities end up being so negative is because we don't take action upon those thoughts. Now, you can think like, okay, I can't stand being in this place. I can't stand feeling upset. I can't stand feeling depressed. I can't stand what I'm going through right now. You can think all those things, and you're valid to think all of those things, and you are valid to feel all of those things. But you can't get upset if nothing's changing because you're not taking action upon any of those thoughts. What I had to realize was that I could keep thinking that I don't want to be somewhere. I could keep thinking that I don't want to be in one area of my life, you know? I can keep thinking that thing, but until I take action, that thought is just going to keep on running laps in my head. It's going to keep on going through that cycle. And that's what develops overthinking. You see, overthinking happens when we allow a thought to keep racing and racing and racing in our head. And you have to address your thoughts and you have to look at your thoughts and observe them, but you can't stay with them and hold on to them because you can't control your thoughts. You can't control what comes into your head. You can't control the thoughts that people give you, and you can't control the things that are around you. But when you can control is what you do about them. And what you can control is how you act upon them. But if you keep on going through that cycle and you keep on going in your head like, I can't control this and I can't control that and this and that, you're just going to keep on running laps in your head until you realize that you've been standing maybe in the same spot thinking over the same thing for the long time. There's been times where I see people even at my job where I could tell they're in, like, I call it the freeze frame, where they're stuck in this freeze frame, almost like when you pause something in a movie and they're stuck where they're at. And it's kind of crazy that we do this as people all the time. We're stuck in the freeze frame and we don't realize that we're in our heads and we're letting those thoughts cycle instead of saying, hey, I see this thought, I'm observing this thought, but what am I going to do about it? Am I going to take action towards it? I took action towards the thought that I've been thinking in my head for a very long time, which is you don't want to be at your job. I said, okay, I'm going to keep thinking this thought, but what am I going to do about it? I took action. I quit my job 2 days ago. And although it was not easy for me, and it's never going to be easy. Things in life are not supposed to be easy. They're going to get more challenging, but as things get more challenging, you only get stronger. As things get more challenging, you only get stronger. So every single time you face a challenge, you have to realize that you overcame everything that you were going through before. So this challenge, it might be something that you've never been through. It might be something that you've never been able to figure out before, but it's only challenging because you got stronger. So there's always going to be more things that you have to face that are going to be more and more difficult, but it's not going to be difficult to hurt you. It's only going to be difficult to make you stronger and build that person and build that character that you're supposed to be. Don't let your thoughts control your reality. They won't. Your thoughts dictate your actions, which then controls your reality. You're in control, not this, you.